RG engine. City flying car. Startup. Why do we not fly? There are several reasons for that. The force of gravity. For takeoff, we must overcome the force of gravity of the Earth. Apply force to our body weight so that it takes on an acceleration greater than the acceleration of the gravity of this body. Not enough driving force. This force should be greater than the weight of the body or the object that rises. And the body object must move to the top, overcoming the attraction of the Earth. In doing so, the work is expended. Low efficiency. The driving force of the unit or some power source, as well as the muscles of a person when pedaling a bicycle, must first be used with maximum benefit. High efficiency. Excessive heavy parts. And also the object should not have excessive heavy parts. Leading the direct propeller mechanism, screw or other, should be also used with the most useful return. When we can fly, we achieve high efficiency and a high specific power. HP over kilograms equals 5 or more for a power unit that uses the internal energy of a substance, combustible fuel, air, together with others, creating a resonant effect, energy sources. Substantially increases the usefulness of the driving mechanism of the propulsor. In this case, the screw and the similar mechanisms are only auxiliary elements, smoothing out the work of the driving mechanism of the propulsor. Twin rotor hybrid plant. The propulsor device for orientation in space. Direct propulsors powered by a twin rotor hybrid installation and creating traction, having the opportunity, due to its orientation in space, to set any direction of the car and move it in the given direction. 1-2 rotor hybrid installation. Uses fuel, gasoline, a source of electricity. Drive of propulsion device. Drive of propulsion device powered by a 2 rotor hybrid installation and creating traction. 4 hybrid installation. The hybrid installation is based on a new, early unknown physical phenomenon found in the chaotic movement of gas-air molecules, Brownian motion, and creating vertical takeoff and landing, VTOL. Vertical takeoff and landing. One charge of the car battery at a speed of 500 kilometers an hour is enough for up to 10 hours of operation. Variable speed. The propulsion devices with significant new features both on Earth and in air vary the speed of the vehicle in a wide range without the speed variator, which is familiar to everyone. RG engine, city flying car, startup. www.cityflyingcar.com.
The mouse is an essential tool to every working person's daily life, and a good mouse will determine the efficiency of one's work. But there is a disease known as the mouse hand syndrome, called carpal tunnel syndrome. A person will feel stiffness, numbness, weakness, and other symptoms on their index finger and middle finger if they have this syndrome. There are a lot of products on the market that try to solve this problem for long-term users of the mouse. For example, this mouse changes the mouse's horizontal grip to a vertical grip. Although they have eliminated the mouse hand syndrome, this design fails because the center of gravity is too high, therefore making it hard to operate and difficult to make fine adjustments. If you have used a dice shaker before, you will understand just how difficult it is to use. After extensive research, we have concluded that all current mouses are not suitable for our natural palm grip. Let's do an experiment. Please place your hand in the neutral position on the table in front of you. You can copy the posture from this video. When in neutral position, our joints and muscles are relaxed, and therefore they are curved rather than straight. The natural position features all 5 fingers curving inwards, as if giving a semi-thumbs up. Let's take a look at the traditional mouse. As you can see from the video, all 5 fingers are at a stretched position. This position does not correspond with our body's ergonomics and can result in stiffness during long-term use, thus causing carpal tunnel syndrome. We found and focused on the problem. In doing so, we created the Moonlight Tree. The Moonlight Tree utilizes our natural grip position, making it very comfortable to use. When using the Moonlight Tree mouse, your palm can naturally fit the mouse, and keeping the other 4 fingers, in addition to the thumb, naturally bent inwards. To operate, the left and right mouse buttons we no longer use downward pressure from our index and middle finger. Instead, we use a trigger motion to squeeze the button. This way, it is ergonomically correct. At the same time, in order to fit the different palm sizes, there are different shell sizes to interchange with. M, L, and XL are 3 sizes you can choose from to change conveniently with magnetic fixation. We believe the design from the scroll wheel is also inconvenient. Traditionally, we would use our index finger to control the left button, scroll wheel, as well as the middle button. Interchanging between these three controls with your index finger will put a lot of stress on it. So we redesigned the scroll wheel as well as the key. We all know that the most flexible fingers are the index finger and the thumb, but the traditional mouse does not make full use of the thumb. So we will use the thumb to scroll as it is the most convenient and natural. As you browse through the webs, you can now free up your index finger and no longer have to interchange. We separated the middle button from the scroll wheel. To use, simply press with the thumb. No longer will there be any accidental scrolls while trying to use the middle button. You will only truly feel the difference and innovation of this design when you have tried it. Under the thumb, there are two keys known as the forward and backward keys. You can customize them to suit your needs within the settings options. Using these two buttons are equally comfortable and convenient. On the left side of the left mouse button, there are two buttons. One is a customizable key, and the other is the DPI switch key. In order to allow users to have a smoother transition to the Moonlight Tree mouse, we have a customizable magnetic shell for the left mouse button, which will allow you to experience the downward click of a traditional mouse, giving you a variety of options. This is our Moonlight Tree mouse, the most natural and comfortable mouse there is. We hope this will be a revolutionary product for the modern office space. The mouse has existed for 53 years and nothing much has changed. It is time to redefine and redesign the mouse. We hope you can join us in changing and improving a little bit of this world. Thank you.